Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Well, guys, Donald Trump beat Kamala Harris last night in the president election. So he'll be, what, the 47th president of the United States, which would be his second term that he's going to be president, regardless of if anybody likes it or not. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't vote. I don't have a dog in the fight. But in all reality, you could almost see this coming. I mean, seriously. And like, I'll talk about that today. But she lost. And a lot of people are making a big thing out of her not showing up and her not, talking to the people at Howard University. And they're saying there's classes and stuff. Regardless of how you think, I don't know how it feels to be a president or presidential candidate and lose after millions of people voted for you. If it's embarrassing or what, but for some reason the woman stayed home. She didn't come out and talk to the people, and people are making a big deal out of it, which I could understand somewhat because, these are loyal supporters, and she said she was going to go, but that's neither here nor there. What I want to talk about today, is things that I think, me personally, I think are the reason why she wound up losing. First thing is this. I think she started this presidential debate late after, Joe Biden, I guess from his health and stuff, saying, okay, look, I'm not going to go forward with another term. And he nominated her like, hey, you got it. I think she got in late with that. Trump was already prepared. Another thing is, I think Trump dominated the media, whether directly or indirectly. Like I said before, that thing when he got shot and then all these people trying to kill him different times and stuff, it magnified the persona. And this guy is no stranger to social media and stuff like that. Whether you like it or not, that's his game. I don't think she could get with him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's 2 assassination attempts and that stuff dominating the media. And she trying to build a base for herself of getting support, overshadow anything she did. Another thing is, and this is just me talking, I think you've seen the evidence of the gender gap last night. You know what I'm saying? With the votes. I think, Kamala Harris didn't appeal enough to men for them to really buy into her. Hence, you've seen the stuff with Obama talking about, black men and all this other stuff. It was about race, supporting her and rallying behind her and stuff. A lot of women voted for, because they, the abortion laws and the situations with that and women's rights to their own body, which I agree with. I mean, that's one thing I say I agree, with that situation. But men, was mainly concerned about immigration, the economy, stuff like that. I think a lot of the stuff they didn't feel comfortable with what she was saying to the American public, and that contributed as well. It's just funny. It seemed like Trump can beat women, but when he came to Biden, a man, he lost. Now, it might be coincidence, but, Trump went against Hillary, smoked her. Went up against Harris, he led the whole time. I watched almost the whole thing up till late last night. I think her past history, guys, her past history, out there in California when she was working out there, came up and it came back to bite her. I think a lot of stuff people came out and started saying about her, as far as like what kind of person she was, what kind of attitude or character she had. I think people listened, whether it was true or not. And I'm just being honest with you. I think she tried to be cool or tough with, like, some of the stuff she was doing, like, with her campaigning strategy. Meaning, like, she got the black entertainers. She was trying to get them to endorse her and stuff like this. She did the thing with Beyonce, and I think that was bad timing with the Diddy situation. Them being linked to Diddy, and she still tried to use her to help let people know that she's cool and she's down with the brown or whatever. But I just think that backfired immensely. Another thing, and this is the big thing, I think the immigration situation right now falls on her. And like people are blaming her for all of that stuff. And remember they was calling her the border czar and all this stuff, and she never really addressed it like that. I think that right there, because, you know, immigration is a big thing right now. They had the borders open. People ain't understanding what's happening. Now we got the Tren de Aragua incident over here with gangs and stuff. People see that. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people was unhappy with the situation with Biden in office with Harris as the VP. A lot of people like, look at how the way things are, and we don't want to go back to that or even give her a shot, because I honestly believe she didn't really, without throwing Joe under the bus, she didn't really give no idea of what real policy she was trying to talk about as regards of change and making it better for the Democratic, being a Democrat. But all in all, man, I'm glad this thing is over with. And I'm being honest, because, I mean, people was out there losing their mind. I covered stories yesterday of stupid stuff people was doing, punching people in the face. And it's just a bunch of division. Is it her fault? No, it's just the way things are right now. But people are like sheep, and they lost their damn minds most of the time. But either way, man, I mean, this thing is over with. And I know a lot of you guys probably like, man, I'm done with this. I'm glad it's over. But, I mean, I want to hear from you guys. You know, I'm not political. I just go by what I see, and I just, you know, draw my own opinion. But I want to hear from you guys. A lot of you guys are into politics and stuff. What do you think the real reason why she lost and the way she lost? Because, like, I looked at it yesterday, and the numbers just in like rural areas and like certain areas, it was like they wasn't connecting and resonating where like certain states, like battleground states, I was thinking she was going to win. You know what I'm saying? And she lost. So, I mean, I'm confused about the whole situation. I'm new to politics. I'm trying to understand it. But, I mean, what do y'all honestly think was the reason why she lost the way she did? And how do you feel about the situation of her not going out there and speaking after she was supposed to go and talk with the people at Howard University? Because everybody's making a big thing about that. And they're like, yo, that was classless. She should have went out there and talked. And, you know, but I don't know how it is to lose something like that. Because maybe it's a public embarrassment because you said all this stuff and what you was going to do, and you put yourself out there and tried hard. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't even think it's nothing her campaign team could have did or strategists, because the situations that was revolving around Trump, I mean, when he got shot, that stuff dominated the news for like 2.5 weeks. And it's like people might not like him, but he has a uncanny knack for drawing attention to him, whether directly or indirectly. And I think that was part of the death blow. That's just me, though. I want to hear from you guys. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason Check channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like it or not, Trump is back in office. We'll see how it goes this time. See you in the next video. Take care.